diamonds precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum. Every hour, you just like the flowers. Tell you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix with it on first. Looking to his fullback now. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running it again with Dobbins. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Stop.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Right back to Chase. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. 180.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
The high. 11 MT. 11. The high.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
Back at the 6-yard line.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Burrow trying on 4th down. Has it in close. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Nix. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
On third down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. They take the hands off. Now Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've been moving it well, but face a third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
Dobbins. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. 3rd and goal. Running for it with Dobbins. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Chase Brown now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11.
A give left side to Brown. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
11 MT. Shahad. 11. Shahad.
Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
180. 11 Thomas. 12. 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
On 2, ready?
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. 12. 11 MT. Take. 11 Thomas. 11. Shahad.
Now Burrow. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go.
Sticking it in the air, it's Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
11, wide 80. Wide cut.
Again, it's Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's going to work it to the 20. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On one, right?
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 7. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 31, headed out right. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Going for the first with Dobbins. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going for it. It's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one with you shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Caught at the 20-yard line. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 17, Bengals 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
So by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
11 MC tight. Gun. Stop. 180.
Burrow now on first down. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
They put Shark in motion left. One play action here. Burrow escapes out to the left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
11.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
For the Bengals field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He'll take this at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. A Fourth down snap to Nix. That's cut beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On first down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
DJ Chuck there for the lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Broncos corral it. And they take a little momentum for themselves here, Brock, as they get the turnover on the final play of our half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On 2.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun, 12, 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, take.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll try it right with Brown. No one around. He's got space. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. 11, big, 11, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Chuck there to haul it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
12.
On first down, here's Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here we go. 180, 11. 11 MT. 12.
Second and 10 now. It's Burrow. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
One, ready?
First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
11. Gun. Stop. Right in. 11, Thomas. Stop.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Burrow from the gun. Cutting deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long.
11, mighty.
Burrow to the air now. Firing one deep for the end zone. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
From his end zone, it's Nix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. He's loaded another one up. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. From his own end zone on third and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over. Burrow on first down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was... Such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. 11 MT, Kate. 18, 11 MT, 11 MT.
On second and 10, Burrow again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So they're left facing third and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They pick the handoff. Now Nix. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down run by Dobbins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's got a man left. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has it downfield, working the left. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They run. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to manage a lonely yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Running this with Dobbins. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Back to throw it. And he's taken down at the 30. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. It's Nix out of the pistol. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 28-yard line.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 28. Finds him over the middle. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running it again with Dobbins. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd 10.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
48-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst to you and your spotter doing play-by-play, because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Flush down out to his left. They did it! He made the interception! Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, ready.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
11, Thomas. 180. 12. 11, MT. 11, MT.
Burrow back to throw. Brought in close to the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
11, 11, 11, 11. Good set.
1st down from the red zone. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead.
Cincinnati. Evan McPherson.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
23. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. A little burst so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That throw behind his intended target.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 42.
On a score, they're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals up by 4.
On 1, right?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
On 1, ready?
1st down, Bengals.
Go.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Broncos 23. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Nix. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie minicamp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
This is Ingram working the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Nix to throw again. A lot of grass ahead. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
To throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.